Hello everyone and welcome to our TBL quarterfinal matchup against HeffNastyy and the St. Louis Charizards. We have faced him twice this season and beaten him twice this season, but I'm really nervous this time. I'm bringing some new stuff. I'm bringing some fun stuff. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully it all goes well and we manage to get that 3-0 season record against the St. Louis Charizards. They are the 1 seed in our division though, and I do not know how it's going to go down. Now, for those who are here on Twitch right now, you guys are going to see a little bit of background of what I do when I'm actually getting the battle ready. For those of you who are on YouTube, I will see you guys back here in a second as we get that battle started. All right. Welcome back, everyone on YouTube. We are going to get this battle started. We are not going to waste any time. What is Heff going to bring? What has he prepped? Almost exactly what I was expecting him to bring, except instead of the... No, is that exactly what... No, instead of the Cathagrius, he has Delmise, which is just the other ghost type that he has, so... that is, you know, pretty close to what I was expecting, so that's... Worse things have happened. Let me mark down what his team is. God, I don't think you guys can hear it right now, but my heart is pounding, like, out of my chest right now. Last two times he's played me, he has brought Yachi Berry Landorus, which he very well could have again. Which is obviously something I don't want to deal with too much. Lucario was the thing that I was probably the most worried about on his team. Lucario is the sole reason that I brought Weezing to this matchup, because I knew he'd bring it against me this week. Once I get rid of Landorus, Jolteon can run free on his team. I mean, it just runs house. He's probably going to be running a Choice Scarf Ditto, so I do have to watch out for that. I think my lead is going to be Lele. For those who are here, and obviously you haven't watched the team builder yet because I haven't uploaded it yet, I'm running two Scarfers in both Lele and Latias because of the potential of Dragon Dance Charizard. Latias will still outspeed it even after a Dragon Dance. Since he didn't bring a Araquanid this week, Jolteon will still outspeed it after two Dragon Dances, so I do have that going for me. But he goes straight for Landorus. So he did lead with this last time. It's very likely going to be Yachi again. Now, how much does my... I don't know if he'd be running Yachi or if he would decide to go Assault Vest this time. Lele to a Landorus. I definitely don't want to lose my... what do we call it? Choice Scarf, but Psychic has a 62.5% chance to kill right here. And that would be amazing. And it's just free to click because he didn't bring the Murkrow. So I'm just going to click it. And if he does tank it and get rid of my Choice Scarf, then that is what it is. But, oh, he's definitely Assault Vested. Okay. That's actually just good information to have. I don't mind losing the Scarf as much. And because I lost the Scarf, I actually am not locked into Psychic anymore. That's like Assault Vested with some serious investment. But now he probably doesn't kill with another hit. And I still have enough speed to outspeed Landorus, as long as he's not just like Jolly max speed, but I don't think he is because he's got some bulk investment. So I could stay in. That's definitely a reasonable option, and I think I'm going to, and just click Psychic again. Beta, welcome to the stream. We'll be having one for later today. I know he takes this Psychic as well, and he goes for the Earthquake. Alright, so if I lose Lele, I lose Lele. Lele had a fun matchup this week, but it wasn't super necessary, and it breaks his Landorus down to a very, very manageable size. Now, I could go into Jolteon here, and I think that's what I'm going to do, is go into Jolteon and click Hidden Power Ice. He can't survive it from this range, and if he does switch into Finny to make it so I can't get my Flame Orb up, then I just Volt Switch out on the next turn. And he doesn't have his Stealth Rocks up, which is good. I don't have my Rocks up either, and his Charizard can definitely put in a lot of work right now. But that's okay. We're just going to click Hidden Power Ice here and try to take down this Landorus, and we're to the point where Jolteon can then pretty much run house. And that's just what Jolteon does in this matchup. And I think this... I'm trying to think, because if he goes into Finny here and he does get out of terrain, I don't get my boost for my Quick Feet. And, you know, I don't love not getting my Quick Feet boost, but he's not, oh yeah, he's not Yashi, we know that because he's a Selfest, but he's dead to that anyway. So, hold on, let me lock down. Landorus, T, kills Tapu Lele with Earthquake, and then Jolteon kills Landorus T with Hidden Power. Ice. So here comes Charizard. He's going to Mega Evolve. He's probably going to Dragon Dance. I do have Choice Scarfed Latios to handle that. This Jolteon also outspeeds it. I also have Wheezing, which can definitely take a hit. Cradilly can also take one hit from full, and Empoleon can take a hit from full. I'm pretty sure Empoleon can take a hit from full. Let me check, because that would actually be the switch that I go into right now. Mega Charizard X, let's say you're Adamant. No, I can't take a Flare Blitz. I can take an Earthquake because I'm Shuka Berry. I can't take a Flare Blitz. What about Wheezing? What does Wheezing look like in this matchup against Charizard? At +1. So Wheezing can take a Flare Blitz at +1. I could just go straight into Latios, though, because if he Dragon Dances, I outspeed. And if he goes for the Dragon Claw here, that'd be crazy, but, you know, pretty solid play. So I'm going to Volt Switch. He has to Mega Evolve first turn that he's in. That is a requirement. I really kind of wish I got my rocks up, but I didn't, so, you know, that is what it is. So we're going to get out of here. And twice now in League format, I have not gone into the Pokemon that would have saved me against a setup. Now, a part of me wants to go into Empoleon. The reason I want to go into Empoleon is because it doesn't do much for the rest of this matchup. It really doesn't. It doesn't hit Dhelmise hard, except for knockoff, but I'm not too worried about that. It doesn't hit Finny hard. Ditto, maybe, but not too worried about it. So if he does go for a Dragon Dance, and he does set up on me, let's just say, then I take a Flare Blitz and I die. That's just, I mean, there's no two ways about it. If he does go for a Dragon Claw, then I take that just fine. If he goes for a Dragon Dance and then goes for Earthquake to not take the recoil, I actually survive that, and I can click Earthquake myself and do like 70%. And then I die the following turn, but he's down to the point where Jolteon can kill him. So I think that is the play, because if he does Dragon Dance and he Flare Blitzes, then I die and I go out into Latios, which still outspeeds. And if he just goes straight for the Dragon Claw, predicting the Latios switch in, then Empoleon eats that, can still eat an Earthquake, and Latios still outspeeds. So at this point I can click Earthquake, everything's on the ground, so it hits everything on his team. He could go into Dhelmise here, but then I just click Knockoff next turn. His Landorus is dead. It would have been kind of fun to lead with Empoleon against the Landorus, but and get my Defiant boost, but I'm not too worried about that. So if he clicks Earthquake, I do have the Shuka Berry. If he clicks Flare Blitz, he takes the recoil, and I go out into Latios. Do I go out into Latios? Because he still has the Tapu Fini alive. He goes for Brick Break. That's interesting prep. I was not expecting a Brick Break. Not gonna lie. Dragon Claw. Brick Break. Okay. So now I could go out into Cradilly, but I think Wheezing is probably my best bet here, because it doesn't allow the Finny to come in. I have the Flamethrower in case the Lucario comes in. It handles the Charizard just fine, and I have Toxic for the Dhelmise. The only thing that it doesn't really handle is the Ditto, but it's not like if Ditto comes in, it does anything back to me. So Wheezing comes in, and I'm just going to click Sludge Wave. Get a little bit of, some damage off on this thing. And I can type Charizard, Mega Charizard, kills Empoleon with Brick Break. Alright. Now, Weezing is max defense and a ton of HP investment. This Charizard is not at +1 right now. He could get to +1 at the cost of 40% of his health. Now, if he's running Brick Break, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Flare Blitz, he's not running Roost. If he's not running Flare Blitz, then he's a lot less scary. And so, we are going to do about 40%. Getting the poison here would be absolutely massive. But I'm not expecting it. Now, he is at +1 at this point. He still doesn't kill with a Flare Blitz, which allows me to click Sludge Wave again. If he clicks Roost at this point, then I click Toxic, and then the following turn I click Pain Split. So there's the Flare Blitz, which shouldn't kill. There's no reason this should kill. Jesus. But I had that calced that it wouldn't kill. And it just makes me nervous to watch, you know? But Charizard goes down, which is probably the biggest threat on the team. So Weezing kills Mega Charizard X with Sludge Wave. Now this Weezing was supposed to handle Lucario. It probably won't be able to do that at this point. The only thing that can happen is if... I think I outspeed Delmise naturally. Unless he's running a lot of investment. Which means that I could go for a Pain Split on it later in the match. So, Finny comes in here. What is this thing? Is this going to be Calm Mind Finny? Are you Calm Mind Finny? Is that what's about to happen? Calm Mind Finny's scary. I would love to go for a... Sludge Wave here in case he's Calm Mind. I would also love to go into Cradily in case he just wants to kill me. Because Cradily can take the hits that it needs to take here. That's what Cradily is designed to handle as Tapu Fini. Even if he specs Moonblast, it does a little over half. I don't think he's going to be running specs Moonblast. Is my... I can't remember... No, it's not. Okay. So I kind of want to just click Pain Split, and if he's Calm Mind, get some damage off on this thing, and get myself healthier. That's what I'm going to do. Goes for the Ice Beam. Okay. So we get a little bit of information. And he's going to take out my Weezing. That's fine. So Tapu Fini kills Weezing with Ice Beam. And that allows me to go into Jolteon and click Volt Switch. And then go into Cradily. And have some fun from there. So Jolteon, Volt Switch. If he does go out into his Ditto at this point, then I probably just go into my Latias. If he doesn't, then I get a Volt Switch off, which does solid damage, and I go straight into Cradily. If he is Specs here, then his Ice Beam should not do 50%. What Z move is this? Tapunium Z. Okay. So he's run this before. So he's got Nature's Madness. So he's going to do 75%, which I really am sad about. That is actually really upsetting. I don't love to see that. But now what? Now what? I need to keep... How much does Latias do? to a Tapu Fini. Just under half. I feel like I need to keep Cradily alive, but I don't know why. It doesn't handle anything else in his team. It only handles the Fini, and it really doesn't anymore. So I'm going to Seed Bomb. Goes for the Ice Beam. That could kill. Okay. So Tapu Fini kills Cradily. That's fine. So at this point I can go into Jolteon and click Shadow Ball. Eat any one hit. No, I need it to be healthy though. Because I don't think he can kill me with one hit on the Jolteon. I actually don't think he can kill me with one hit on the Latias either, which makes that a very tempting switch. Because Jolteon being healthy is more important to me than Latias being healthy, I think. Right? No. Ditto is the problem here. So if I go out into Jolteon, and I Shadow Ball and I take damage, that's okay. I don't think I need to be at full, I just need to be at enough to survive a hit from Lucario. And specifically a Bullet Punch from Lucario. So I'm going to Shadow Ball here. And that'll allow me to Volt Switch on the following turn. And take out this Tapu Fini. That special defense drop doesn't matter? Does it matter? So that's fine. That damage is okay. Does it matter? Oh, that's really risky to go for a... So the problem is I really want to stay in because I really want the Ditto to be a Jolteon. I don't want it to be a Latias. But I don't think Shadow Ball kills at that range. It's not that I need Latias for Lucario, it's that I need two Pokemon. I need Jolteon to be able to Volt Switch, switch out, and then come back in. But if I go into Latias now, he just goes into Ditto. And then it's a speed tie. Which, I mean, I can win a speed tie. It's happened. But if I just go for a Shadow Ball, then if it kills, I am in great shape. It says it does 30 to 36%. Do I take this risk? It might be necessary to try to kill. I don't think it does, though. I think I'm going to have to win this speed tie. I think I'm going to have to win this speed tie against a Ditto. Because I mean, obviously the only play at this point would be clicking Dragon Pulse. So Jolteon kills Tapu Fini with Volt Switch. If he doesn't go into Ditto here, then that's interesting. It's just interesting. There's the Ditto. Now, it is worth noting that fun fact, because I'm running Dragon Pulse and not Draco Meteor, I kill him because of his HP stat. Unless he's running like max HP Ditto, which he might be. What does max HP Ditto look like? No, I don't kill him, he doesn't kill me. So I mean, I click Dragon Pulse, he clicks Dragon Pulse. He clicks Dragon Pulse first, even though I am also Scarf. But that's not the speed tie that matters. It's the second speed tie. It's the second speed tie that matters here. So, this is the one. If I win this speed tie, I won this speed tie. So Ditto goes down. So Latias kills Ditto with Dragon Pulse. He goes out into Delmise. Now, I could Dragon Pulse here again. Or I can switch out. I think Dragon Pulsing is probably better than switching out. How much does a Jolteon Shadow Ball do? Oh, Delmise. Shadow Ball does 54 to 65% from a Jolteon. So I think I have to stay in and Dragon Pulse. Jolteon cannot kill... You're probably right that Jolteon can't kill Lucario, but... Goes for the Shadow Claw. I couldn't switch out straight into the Jolteon because Latias can't kill it either in one hit. So Delmise kills Latias with Shadow Claw. Jolteon comes in. I click Shadow Ball. I mean, what choice do I have? But I think Heff does have this. Jolteon kills Delmise with Shadow Ball. I knew Lucario was a problem. I literally stared at his team for hours and said Lucario is a problem, and I don't have an answer to it. Volt Switch is my strongest move. Do I even want to run this calc right now? I really don't want to run this calc right now. Crit Volt Switch doesn't kill. So there's nothing I can do. Heff's got this right now. He's got the bulk, he's got the close combat, and that'll do it. I will be eliminated from the TBL in the quarterfinals, and Heff will be moving on to the semis. Congratulations to Heff. Lucario kills Jolteon with close combat. Best of luck to you, Heff, in the semifinals and beyond. Hopefully you can manage a championship where I couldn't last season. I will hopefully be back for redemption in Season 4 of the TBL, but we gotta wait for that. In the meantime, though, same day that this video is getting released, I am also going to be uploading my first week's battle in the GBA D-League, so that will be my focus for the rest of the summer, will be the GBA D-League. The UBLN will also be concluding. I'm in the playoffs with that as well, which will come the following week, so... Still tons of Draft League content. I know that I will not be pushing myself forward in the TBL. Unfortunately, it's always a 1-0 against Heff, but great game, Heff, and I will see you guys next time with another battle in the GBA D-League or UBLN or TBL Season 4 if you wait that long.